Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. As we left off last time, we had just reached the Dragon Roost Caverns, which are actually inside of the volcano atop Dragon Roost. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, now that's done with. These pots you're gonna wanna make a note of. They'll be useful later. Well, they ought to be useful to you. And also, there's these pots full of water. We'll be using those later on. Anyway, onward into the cave. As we can see, it's very hot in here. That heat effect's gonna get on my nerves. Anyway, moving onward, pull out our sword and slice this and break it open, and some bomb just exploded. Very strange. This red stuff, I don't know why it's red, but it shouldn't be red. That's a locked door. Sorry, I'm just thinking this the heat effect is buggy on this emulator. This is not what it's supposed to look like, and I'm just kinda thinking, wondering if I can figure out a way to fix that. I'll grab it. Anyway. Yeah. We're finally in our first real dungeon of the game. Oddly enough, whoa, giant pillar of fire behind us. Oddly enough, it breaks your typical Legend of Zelda first dungeon, in that it seems to be the fire dungeon first. Typically, it's the forest dungeon. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be using these water jugs. Toss a jug of water on the magma there, and we get platform. Didn't actually mean to jump that early. We get a platform we can stand on, and now we get the dungeon map. Just like the C chart, we can use this to check our position in the current dungeon. Unlike the dungeon map we had in the Forsaken Fortress, this one actually shows us more than just a couple rooms. The dungeon map is very helpful, of course. And moving onward. Oh, I hear something. Let's see. This little blob of jelly is known as a choo-choo. Or is it? No, it's just a chew. Okay. Not choo-choo. Red chew jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. This gelatinous goo comes from... No, it is choo-choo. Okay. From deep within red choo-choos. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but can't be used in its current state. If you remember that potion shop we ran into in Windfall, we can actually take the chew jelly to him and he'll create potions for us. So we'll be grabbing as much chew jelly as we can. Finally out of that heat element. Whee. of the things that I actually realized very recently that I didn't know about this game is kind of strange. It has a very small roster of enemies when compared to most Legend of Zelda games. Oops. Didn't mean to turn around there. I can't break that one with this sword. It's got an extremely small roster of enemies. This game seems to prefer reusing the moblins and bokoblins in most of the dungeons, rather than unique enemies. My first couple of playthroughs I didn't actually realize that, but the previous games and further games, you usually have several new enemies in each dungeon. Also, the red shoes, green shoes, and other colored shoes are used a lot in this game as well. You can probably tell already. So you run into... what's that? 4 in this one room? Yeah. Back to the heat element. Oh, I just stole one of my rubies. Anyway, best way to go about this is, instead of... I missed. It's not really a good idea to swing at this, because I'm pretty sure the moment you swing at it, it's going to go off. At least it's that way in most games. Looks like you're going to swing at it. And completely miss and fall in the lava. Wonderful. Okay, so steamy butts aside. I don't know if I can reach that. Oop! Fall on my butt again. Am I missing something? Pretty sure I know how to do this. There we go! I was just missing a lot. I knew that was how I typically do this. Shouldn't have been any reason for it to not work. And with that, we circled back around to where we started, and now we have a key. Oh, 4 shoes. There's more in there too. I don't want to grab one. You probably ought to be a little more careful than I am when fighting. Ah, multiple enemies. I was trying not to get hit by him. Can this stick really break this? Nope, doesn't look like it. There must be someone else in this room somewhere. If not, I'll probably just have to come back. Ooh. Ooh. I was pretty sure this guy was supposed to have a better oh, right. I'm forgetting. Sorry. Just not thinking there for a moment. Stick, fire, duh. Anyway. I've forgotten what I was talking about. What? Ah, finally. Out of that heat element again. And with that, we have more cargo rock. Somewhere out in the sky. I'm not entirely sure. Want to be careful out here. Want to dispose of him as fast as we can and completely lose any chance of grabbing anything he drops. Alright, so this ladder gives away what you should be careful of. As you can notice, it's a little bit darker there where the lava shoots out. I'll watch just a second, it'll spurt out. It's more of a fiery... that, we get a quill. A golden feather. This is another item that, if we use it in the right place, if we bring it to the right person, we can get something pretty good for him. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? You're all gonna... Awesome. I was about to say, y'all are all thinking, come on, come on, come on, miss, miss, don't make it. Oh, ha ha ha. Right. And apparently we have Ultra Grip. I don't think anybody I know could do that, if they tried. I hear another Cargarok, but I don't think there's actually one close enough to come at me. Oh. Alright. Back inside. So, in here we have... Do we have... No, this is a different room. I was about to say, thought we had rats in here. But we do have a puzzle. Pull out one from here. Then one from here. We have a way up. Not much of a puzzle, really. Oh! 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 I just remembered. I think it's this room anyway. There's actually a secret if you do this puzzle right. Alright. You get in here. If you notice, whoops, you can actually pull it out only halfway and it'll still support everything above it. Behind here, yep, there's a small hole that you can crawl in. I like to see where I'm going. Alright. If I recall correctly, there's not any secret hidden room. You just simply fall out here. There's another one here, but I don't think we can actually climb up into that. Can't get a block over there anyway. Is there another hole? I don't think there is. We'll ignore that for the time being. Unless... wait a second. Grab this and pull it some. There's not one under there. We'll just check these to see if there's any others behind here. And indeed there is. So, yet another hidden tunnel with a few more rupees. We're probably going to max out by the time we get done with this one. It'll be okay, I'm pretty sure. After... oh, we're already maxed. Well, ain't that dandy. No, it's not. It's very undandy. Oh! Rats. Rats are annoying. They'll hit you and steal your money. Okay. I don't think there's more than 2 in here, so...
Hey!
Adorna, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Well, heck, why not? We haven't used the bait for anything... wrong bag. For anything useful yet. Delicious! Hey, I've got something really good to sell for you. For real. What'll it be for you? Sweet potions. Blue potion I don't actually remember what it does. I think it restores magic, but we don't have any, so let's just buy a red potion. Keeps us from having maximum rupees anyway. Bring me more sometime. More. Okay. So, that was rather nice, actually. It's actually the first time I've ever done that in this game. I don't typically... Well... I actually didn't know that they would sell you things. I thought they just... threw coins at you. Anyway, so you can see here we have a key, a lock with no key. But we throw a flaming stick across the room and apparently it catches on fire on contact. I know I make fun of this game, but it's really one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games. You know, a lot of people don't really like the comical Legend of Zelda, but I really like it. It's really silly at times. Kinda fits me. Alright, so we got some broken stairs here, Kargarok in a nest. Yeah. We got a key he was sitting on. That's awesome. And he died in midair, which means we don't get that feather. Right. Grab a few rupees. And oh, I thought it was. Oh, it is. Okay. I thought right. It's a dark room, so carry our trusty torch around and get bombarded with bats. Ow. Of course. Okay. Bats are annoying too. And my fire went out right before I lit the torch. Incredible. And we light this one and this one. Opening the door. And that's everything in this room. Except for this chest over here. Which has a joy pendant. These are come in very handy. They're actually probably the most valuable thing that is stored in your spoils bag. Alright, as I told you, you're going to want to pay attention to these pots that lie around. You'll find them in each dungeon. And what they do is they give you shortcuts. Hop in a pot, and you'll be teleported through, in order, through the pots that you've unblocked. So, Legend of Zelda, a lot of Legend of Zelda games have things like these that in the non-console versions it's typically a panel on the floor. Most of the console versions actually don't have things like this. Here we have a room. It's full of hiding enemies. It's kind of a pain. I actually don't know if if it's required to kill all of them. I do believe you're required to kill all of them in this room. So yeah, they're pretty predictable, their hiding spots. I'm pretty sure that's not all of them. I remember correctly, there's ones up on the upper row. No. As you can see in the oh yeah, when I got the compass I didn't actually tell anything about that. The compass shows us the position of treasure chests on our map. And as you can see there's a treasure map in this area. So once you get the compass, you want to make sure to pay attention to your maps, because the treasure chart, those are used out at sea to find treasure under the sea. We'll go over that later when we're actually out at sea. As I was saying, the treasure chests showing up on the map will usually give off the location of hidden rooms or chests or things like that. I'm pretty sure there's one in this spot. Whoa! One of these spots. Maybe it's different every time. Oh, well that was worth it. Anyway, continuing on. In this room, we find one of the enemies, one of the worst enemy placements ever. Stupid thing. Crud, I forget what this thing's called. I'd looked up all the enemy names earlier. Now I just can't remember. And when this thing falls in the lava, it's instantly revived. As I said, just jerkish enemy placement. It's awful. Come on, come on. No! Don't go back. Yeah, just the worst enemy placement ever. Got right in my way. I was trying to go past you. I have to deal with you. Look at that. Oh god. What's with this room? Why is it so slow in here? Probably don't need to keep standing on this very long. All 3 hearts fall in the lava. How perfect. Yeah, this room is really slow. And here we have another gimmick of this dungeon. Riding lava platforms. Okay. So you see here we have a room that we currently cannot access because there's a giant pit of lava right over there that we just can't reach. Here we have another teleportation thing. And there's not only is there a giant pit of lava in our way, there's also no bottles, jugs of water anywhere to be seen. So that's problematic. But luckily we find another door over here. Alright. Looking upward from here we can see a valley. I'll actually be talking to him soon, and I'm gonna check my map real quick. As you can see, we missed a few rooms that we couldn't get to earlier. I will be returning to those, just not this episode. I have something and scary. Not really. But anyway, we should have a typical Midboss here. Instead, we've just got some goblins. The goblins aren't here yet, but probably should have said that. here we have our moblin. I actually think this is the first time we've fought a moblin. Because every previous time we've seen one, we've had, haven't had a sword. It's a miracle that it didn't hit me. Ow! There we go. It's like, am I not locked? What? Oh, jeez. Just... Come on, come on. Just don't want to attack me, dude. Grief. You know, you had to attack me for it me to parry. Just doesn't want to hit me. Okay. With that, we've saved Medley, who of course got herself caught. And we also got a skull necklace from that moblin. And just explains to us basically it's true of all things that fit our spoils bag, that if we're shown to the right person, it can be of great value. Yes. How did that get in here? Oh well. Aderna, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Balu's tail. That's why he's so angry. Yeah, that's right. He's got his butt stuck in a hole. And there's something biting his butt. Yep. The Great Balu's tail hangs down into the room right below there. Here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me must have something to do with it. We've got to do something now, before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Aderna, use this to get out of here. That's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Ritu used before we evolved wings. And with that, we get one of my favorite items in the game. The grappling hook. And as it says here, we can also use this as a kind of, I don't know what you'd call that, but we can retrieve items, treasures from the sea floor. Like a crane, that's what it is. That's the word I was looking for. And blah blah blah, teaching us how to use something that's not that hard to figure out how to use. Anyway, press the button you set it to, aim at the pole, and it'll wrap around, you can swing across. Very useful. Now, the thing is, this is not the only use of the grappling hook. There's actually another that I'll be showing later, but this episode is pretty much needs to end here. We return back here, we'll go down there later, but with that, we have retrieved the grappling hook, gotten a fair way into the dungeon. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to fix that weirdness. So, I will see you guys next time. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And, I'll see you next time. Bye.